Hi everyone, my name is John Muhindi, the founder of Experts Version Solutions and the creator of Personal Financial Management Academy, where we teach you how to effectively manage your finances, live a happy and balanced life in pursuit of financial freedom. Maybe you've been asking yourself, how can you manage your income? How can you manage your expenses? How can you get control of your expenses? How do you come up with a savings plan and implement the saving plan? And how do you analyze different investment options out there? And ultimately, how do you come up with an effective budget? Maybe you've been trying to come up with a budget, and sometime you find yourself actually even discarding the whole thing and saying, no, I'll just push life the way it is. I can't manage my income. I can't manage my expenses. I can't come up with a savings plan. And if I have one, I always I never keep my promises. And maybe you've made a couple of investment decisions, mistakes on investment options, and it's time now you feel, now I think I need to get it right. Or maybe you're thinking of taking a loan and you'd like to understand, what are the things that I should ask my lender, or what are the things that I need to consider before I get into this debt? Or maybe you've already overcommitted yourself in debts and you want to get out of debt. How can I get out of debt? Or if somebody asks you today, how much are you worth? What was your net worth last year? Are you making progress or not? First, what is net worth? What is the difference between assets and liabilities? And how do I grow my assets? This is net worth management. And when you are balancing all these components, the financial components, you live a balanced and happy life. Balanced in the sense that you understand that you have a body, you have a heart, you have a spirit, and you have your mind. So for your mind, how do you control your thought process in a way that you become a highly productive person, you live a positive life, and you embrace paradigms that are based on principles? And for your heart, how do you keep your relationships? How do you nurture the relationships of the people that you love or the people you live with? How do you stay in close relationship with your spouse, with your children, with the people that you relate with? Remember, when you're trying to achieve all these financial, you have debts, you're trying to manage your expenses, you also want to live with them. And then for your spirit, when you're doing your engagements, or during your work process, or when you're working, or when you're doing your business, or when you're doing all these investments, you want to be guided by principles, ethics, integrity, and also ultimately your sense of meaning on earth. Remember, what legacy do you want to leave? What will satisfy your spirit? Your relationship with God. You don't want to achieve all these things. You don't want to achieve money on one side and lose your family. You don't want to achieve wealth on one side and lose yourself, your physical body. Your body is another component that you have to really balance. Are you hydrated? Do you do regular exercise? Do you have a regular exercise program that works? Do you sleep well? Are you rested? How do you keep your body in a way that you remain that highly productive person? For you to become a highly effective money manager, you must also be effective in yourself, in your mind. Also, continuous learning for your mind is very important. For your heart, the relationships, the people you live with. For your spirit, it must also be in check. Remember, you want to live a happy life. You want to live a balanced life. And this course will help you achieve that. And why this course, and why now? This is because I've been through these challenges, and I remember it became worse when the company I was working for collapsed. I used to work for an investment company that had some financial difficulties, and eventually that company collapsed. That was my first job after I graduated from the university, and I didn't have a sense of direction. I didn't have a meaning. I didn't have a vision. I had not found my voice. That is, I didn't know what I was good at. I didn't know what I loved doing. My first job and the salary really blew me my mind out of balance, and before I knew it, the company I worked for collapsed. I was in debt. I didn't have a vision, and the life was just bad. I remember it's my dad who used to bail me out. Actually, he's retired. He was retired by then. He had just retired and had some funds, and he gave me some money to pay for my rent for a couple of months, and that was a wake-up call for me. And I decided that I needed to understand how this life, balancing between finances and happiness and also financial freedom, how important that is. And from an investment advisor in the company I used to work for, and joined the bank as a personal banker, and I've worked also as in business banking capacities. So I really understand, helping people understand how to manage their finances, how to come up with better investment decisions, how to analyze investment options, and also for business people, how to grow their businesses, how to understand their businesses. I've worked on credit applications and analyzing businesses, and also now advising clients or business people on how to grow their businesses. Now, through all the lessons that I've learned for over 7 years, I've developed some frameworks on how to manage your finances and live a happy life and a balanced life, and as you pursue financial freedom. So we have organized 3 free training videos on financial management, and also how to come up with an effective budget, and also on debt management, how to look for, how you understand the world of debt, and how to get out of debt if you are in debt, and also how do you understand your net worth and how do you grow your net worth. So this is just a free course on how to manage your finances, live a happy life, and also a balanced life. So for more free videos on these courses, please give me your name and email address, and I'll see you on the other side.